Hello, my friends. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Today, chapter 6 in your book. But first, remember, questions with the verb to be. We put the verb to be in the front. For example, in the affirmative, you are shy. What is shy in Portuguese? Shy is tímida. In the negative, you are not shy. And in the question, look, we put the verb to be in the front. Are you shy? Now, I say and you respond. Are you shy? Very good. And remember, questions with other verbs, with like, with love, with eat, with drink, with play, with work, we put do in the front of the question. For example, in the affirmative, you like liver. What's liver in Portuguese? Liver is fígado. I love liver. In the negative, you don't like liver. In the question, we put do in the front. Now, I say and you respond. Do you like liver? Okay, very good, my friends. I love liver. Liver is excellent. It's amazing. It's incredible. Very delicious. Okay, now I say and you listen. Hi, I'm Bob. I don't like to play sports, but I love to watch sports. I watch sports with my brothers. Our favorite sport to watch is basketball. We watch at my brother Joe's house. We do it twice a week, usually on Sunday evenings. We start to watch at 7 p.m. and go home at 11 p.m. My brothers play once a week at the park, but I just like to watch. Now, question number 1. Who does Bob watch sports with? Who does he watch sports with? He watches sports with his brothers. Yes, his brothers. Question number 2. How often do they watch it? They watch it twice a week. Very good. Now, question number 3. When do they start watching sports? They start at 7 p.m. And what time do they finish? They go home at 11 p.m. Good. Question number 4. Where do they watch it? Where? They watch at Joe's house. Very good. And question number 5. How often do his brothers play? How often do they play? They play once a week. Yes, very good. Once. Once is one time in Portuguese, uma vez. And twice. Twice is 2 times in Portuguese, duas vezes. Now, in number 1, it says who. What is who in Portuguese? Who in Portuguese is quem. Number 2, it says how often. What is how often in Portuguese? How often is com que frequência. Now, number 3, it says when. What is when in Portuguese? When is quando. And number 4, it says where. What is where in Portuguese? Where is onde. Very good. Okay, now what is she wearing, my friends? She's wearing a green dress. She's wearing red shoes. And she's wearing a red necklace. Very good, a red necklace. Okay, now grammar. Go, play, and do. Now, we use play for sports with balls. For example, I play soccer, I play basketball, I play football, I play tennis, etc. Sports with balls. Now, we use go for activities ending in ing, terminando in ing. For example, I go swimming, I go fishing, I go dancing, I go running, I go walking, etc. And we use do, the verb do, for individual fitness activities. For example, I do karate, I do Pilates, I do Kung Fu, I do Capoeira, I do yoga, etc. All right, and grammar. Adverbs of frequency. In Portuguese, advérbios de frequência. Now, adverbs of frequency express verb frequency. Expressar a frequência do verbo. They go before the verb. For example, I never eat mayonnaise. Very true. I hate mayonnaise. Now, the verb here is eat. Eat is the verb. The adverb of frequency goes before the verb. I never eat. Now, these are the adverbs of frequency. I say and you repeat. Always. Almost always. Usually. Often. Sometimes. Hardly ever. Almost never. Never. Very good. What is almost always in Portuguese? Quase sempre. Very good. What is often in Portuguese? Frequentemente. Very good. And what is hardly ever and almost never in Portuguese? Quase nunca. Very good. Now, sometimes is before the verb or at the start of a sentence. No comienzo of a sentence. For example, sometimes I eat sushi. This is okay. Or I sometimes eat sushi. Here at the start of the sentence, it's okay. And here, before the verb, it's okay too. All right. Now, we often start frequency questions in English with do you ever and a verb. Now, do you ever doesn't have a good translation to Portuguese, but it's basically você já and a verb. For example, here, do you ever eat sardines for breakfast? This in Portuguese, você já comeu sardinhas para café de manhã? Do you ever? Você já. Okay, also time expressions. Now, time expressions use time quantities. For example, every day, once a week, twice a day, 3 times a month. These are time quantities, quantidades de tempo. Now, time expressions are usually at the end of a sentence. Now, final de frase. For example, I play soccer 3 times a week. I play tennis every day. I watch TV once a week. I eat cereal 3 times a month, etc. Now, remember, adverbs of frequency, adverbios de frecuencia, always, never, sometimes, are before verbs. For example, I always eat rice for lunch. Time expressions usually are at the end of a sentence. I play tennis 3 times a week. Adverbs of frequency, always, never, sometimes, before verbs. Time expressions, 3 times a week, 2 times a day, 3 times a month, at the end of a sentence. Okay, vocabulary. Junk food. Junk food is, in Portuguese you say porcaria, bad food. Junk food. Healthy food. Healthy food is good food. In Portuguese, comida saudável. Healthy food. Lift weights. They are lifting weights. In Portuguese, lifting weights is levantar peso. Yes, they are lifting weights. A gym. This is a gym. In Portuguese, academia. A gym. This is bowling. Bowling is an activity. In Portuguese, I think bowling is boliche. Bowling. A couch potato. A couch potato is a person who is not physically active, a person who is sedentary. A couch potato in Portuguese is potata de sofá. Potata de sofá, a couch potato. Sedentary person. Okay, that's it. Finish. And very easy. See you later in a while crocodile.